This kind of poetry doesn't really rhyme, but it does describe. So I've drawn this symbol at the top of my paper. You may recognize it as the symbol for adjectives, which are describing words. Since adjectives usually describe a noun, we're going to pick a noun to write about for our poem. It is nice to start with something that's a really short word to help you get acquainted with this kind of poetry, or of something that you really, really love. So a lot of people will put mom or dad for their first acrostic poem. I'm going to write my dog's name because I really love her. Her name's Moira. So the way we start is by using a marker or a colored pencil. I have lots of extra paper under this paper so that it doesn't bleed through, but I want it to be really pretty. So I'm gonna write all the letters of Moira's name going down the left side of my paper, like this. First is an M, then O, I, R, oops, A. Moira. Okay, now comes the challenge of thinking of describing words that I think remind me of Moira, that start with each of these letters. M. Moira is messy, so I'm going to finish the word messy. I'm going to actually change to a different color to make it pretty to me. You can do it however you like. Messy Moira. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna come back to that one because it's a little tricky. I'm gonna say intelligent because I think Miss Moira is a very smart dog. I just thought of an O word that describes some dogs. If I'm being honest, this word doesn't describe Moira very often, but sometimes it does. This word is obedient. Obedient. Okay, now I have to think of an R. You know what? She's really rowdy. Rowdy. And A. Oh, she's awesome. She's amazing. And she's affectionate. That means she likes to give me lots of hugs and kisses. Not really hugs, but she jumps up on me. Okay, so now that I have completed my first acrostic poem, I can decorate it however I want. I could draw pictures of some of her behaviors on this paper, or I could draw some pictures of things that she loves, like toys and bones and food. I'm gonna do another one really quick because I've been doing this for like 28 years, so I can do them really quickly. And I wanna give you lots of examples so that you can do one that makes sense for you. And I also only want you to try to do one, and then if that goes really, really well and you feel like you want to keep going, then you can. But you only need to submit one for this assignment. I'm gonna draw my adjective again to remind me I need to stick to describing words. Describing words. And they're gonna describe my noun. I'm gonna say for this one, I'm gonna put, what's something, oh, you know what? If I wanted to do one for a pet, but I didn't want to put their whole name because that's a little, maybe too much, I could just put cat or dog. Let's do one for cat. Cat. And then maybe I draw some cat ears over here too. And a little smiling cat face. Oh, I should really save my drawing, huh, for when I'm done. Okay, cat. C. Curious. A. Amazing. T. Tricky or trickster. Maybe not as much an adjective. My trickster cat. Yeah, totally can be an adjective. So here's another example that uses only 3 words, but you might notice adjectives are big words. It's okay to ask for help, right? Adjectives are big words. Let's try one more. How about I find a new marker? I like to use a lot of different colors. Let's think of a noun, a person, a place, or a thing that you really love. What if your favorite thing is snacks? I could do an acrostic poem about snacks. Let's describe snacks. Ooh, K is gonna be hard. And I'm gonna put my adjective symbol to describe snacks. Snacks are satisfying. Do you have another good word to describe snacks? Salty. I'm putting a few so that you'll know that you have lots of choices. Maybe they're sweet. You could just choose one word. N. Sometimes you get snacks that are new, or have you ever had a snack that you didn't like? Not good. We'll try to think of some other ones for that. Snacks are awesome. Sometimes snacks are cheesy. I love cheesy snacks. K is really hard because I was just thinking of crunchy, but that's also a C word. We'll think about K. And S again. I could use one of those. I'm gonna say sweet. Now, what if I just said okay? That works, doesn't it? Sometimes you get tricky letters like X's and Q's and K's, and there aren't always good words for that. And then I'm just gonna show you one more because a lot of people love making an acrostic poem of their name. So I'm gonna use my niece's name because her name is a little easier to do than mine. My name, if I did Miss Gaber, that would be a lot of letters. I'm gonna do my niece's name, Sophie. Oh, and I could give this to her. I bet she would like it because she really loves being told all the amazing things about herself. Who doesn't, right? I bet if you did one for your mom or your dad or sister or brother or cousin or uncle or anybody, they would really like it. Sophie is social. Do you know what that means? I mean, she has a lot of friends and she talks to them all the time. Sophie is, kind of tricky. Oh, optimistic. That means she is always thinking positively. Sophie is Well, I was gonna put perfect, but nobody's perfect. How about perfectly kind? I use two words to make it a little easier. H, Sophie is happy. I, well, she's intelligent, so I could just use that one again. And Sophie is energetic. She has a lot of energy. All right, so that would be my acrostic. So here are some of the examples that I made for you guys to test out. These are gonna sometimes come up with really big words. It's okay if you're not sure how to spell to just do your best. It's also okay to ask for help. If you're not yet writing, it's okay to just do those beginning letters and you could draw some pictures that maybe would start with those letters as well, okay? So we're gonna submit our final acrostic poem this week and I look forward to seeing that.